So there's 1 second on the clock. We thought about going after the block there. I knew I was going to call a timeout anyway. We started thinking about it. The wind was going that direction, and the kicker's got a good leg, but we just made the decision to put Chris back there, and there's some very good blocks, and he made an unbelievable play at the end to win it.
Can you put us through what was going through your head as that play was unfolding? Can you remember how it was going?
Well, the first thing I'm looking to, does it have enough distance, and then I saw it didn't have enough distance, and so my eyes kind of got on Chris, and they had their field goal team out there with a lot of big guys, so I knew he only had to probably make a couple guys that could actually tackle miss, and we made some good blocks, and he went down our sideline and scored a touchdown.
You ever practice anything like that in practice? Is there any way to do that?
Well, I mean, you talk through situations, and fall camp you go through every situation imaginable, but that was really something.
Have you ever had a guy return a kick 109 yards for a touchdown?
No, this is the first. There's a lot of firsts this year.
Back-to-back games, back-to-back plays like that. Ricardo was catching in that.
Yeah.
When you look back and you think about that, I mean, is this team really a team of destiny?
The way we won the last 2 weeks is really unbelievable. Our guys believe, they weathered the storm. I mean, they backed us up. I think they missed a field goal. We held them on 4th down. The offense steps up, the defense steps up, and the special teams. And it's just been an amazing year so far. It's not over with, but obviously huge win. Our program's going the right direction, and really like coaching our kids.
Seems like the second week in a row, not just a week in a row, but same story every week. Nick Marshall leading them down the field, kind of making a run, dumping the pass off to Sammy.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Yeah, it was getting close, and it was under a minute right there. We had a little read option right there, and it's kind of one of those things. Hey, did we throw the football? But I just felt like we had a little rhythm, and I felt like we were going to get a cheap one. The corner kind of came off. We felt like it was close earlier in the game, and of course Nick looked at me and said, "Run the same play." He knew what we were thinking, and made a great throw and throw and catch.
What about special teams as a whole, Coach?
Yeah, real proud of our special teams. They got a very good special teams, and so our guys really did well tonight.
Gus, you said you wouldn't let your mind go there when you kept getting asked about SEC championships and things like that. Now your mind has to go there.
Yeah.
Because you're going there.
Right.
So talk about that. I mean,
yeah.
It's such an improbable season.
Yeah, and I didn't let my mind go there until after I shook the coach's hand and started thinking, we're going to the SEC championship game, and it's a lot of fun, and that's what you coach for. That's what these kids play for. Get a chance to win the SEC championship.
Even with their kicker missing 2 field goals, were you surprised they went for it on 4th and 1?
They're trying to win the game. I mean, it's the Iron Bowl. You got to be aggressive. We went for it on 4th down and 1, didn't get it. And they went for it and we stopped it. But hey, that's just part of it. Both of us are trying to win the game, and it's a big game with a lot on the line.
After everything Chris has been through, injuries, back and forth with Dad, just this moment mean for him?
Well, Chris is a champ. He's one of our leaders. Senior, he's had his ups and downs. He's been here. And I'm very proud of our seniors overall. Senior day, it's a memory they'll have the rest of their life. They bought into what we asked them to do. We've come a long way in, 365 days. And those guys are the ones that.
When did you know you could run on Alabama?
Well, first of all, they're a great run defense, but we felt like for us to win, we had to run it. And our mindset was we're going to run the football. And, I didn't want to change anything. I wanted to do what got us here. And if they were good enough to stop it, so be it. But that's what we're good at. And, we were able to run the football effectively, once we got the pace going, kind of warmed down. But they're a very good run defense.
What changed when you went down? When you went down 14 points, the next drive you came out and you drove it right down their throats. What changed?
Well, we got the pace going. We got that initial first down. We got a rhythm going. I mean, we're a rhythm offense, and when we're clicking, we can run the football effectively.
When did you get to say something to Chris after all that kind of craziness going on? Did you?
I don't think I've seen Chris. I mean, it was hysteria out there. I was just trying to get back in the dressing room.
Gus, have you ever seen a celebration out there like's going on right now?
This is we got the best fans in college football, and they're in it with us. We're all in this thing together. That's a great thing about Auburn, and I'm just happy for them, happy for our players and just happy for our program.
Gus, for 3 years, Chris has been lobbying to be a return man. Did he lobby you this year?
Yeah, he did. And of course, I said, no, worry about playing defensive back. And then he went to the special teams and went to Coach Horton, return coach. And so they talked me into it, and it was a really good decision.
Gus, how much can you say about the resiliency of this team? I mean, going down 2 touchdowns to the 2-time defending champs and still coming back to win.
Yeah, especially against the #1 team in the country, a team that beat us 49-0 last year. I mean, that says a lot about our kids.
Gus, not only are you going to the SEC championship, but after knocking off the 2-time national champs, you're going to be in the mix for the national championship conversation. Yeah. Do you feel you are fitting of being in the top 2 for the national
You know, all I know is we beat the #1 team in the country today, and we're going to the SEC championship game, and we're going to focus on that game, and we'll let everybody else worry about the other stuff.
Did you say anything particular to Mason after his fumble, and it seemed like his play picked up?
I was real happy with him. You know, I said, you know, we talked about protecting the football, and we didn't get it done.
Did you see that go immediately to his play right after that? Because it seemed like right after that.
Yeah, you know, he's one of our guys. I mean, he helped us get here, and you know, we're disappointed. He was disappointed. Jumped his tail, get back in there, and make up for it. You know, that's kind of, you know, been our motto, you know, all year.
Gus, were you surprised that they went for that long field goal after they've had so much trouble kicking and had passed on a short one up?
No, you know, there was a good gust down there. I mean, the wind was blowing hard. You know, they're trying to win the game, and so no, I'm not surprised.
Gus, if you can just comment on Ryan Smith's night, because he was the leading tackler, I believe, and just made some big plays.
Another senior, had a lot of ups and downs, and he's all over the place. And you know, he wanted this game as all of our seniors did, and he played his tail off. And I knew our guys were going to play hard. You know, I knew we were going to play our guts out.
4 of 13 on 3rd down. I mean, really just they locked down when they had to on these 3rd down plays. Talk about that.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you're talking about, you know, one of the better quarterbacks in the country on the other side. And we felt like we had to make him uncomfortable, put pressure on him, and I think we put enough on him.
Just what were you thinking on the 99-yard touchdown that they scored there on the sidelines? Just what are you when momentum is going back and forth?
You know, you're disappointed, you know, when they score, but you just look your guys in the eye and say, hey, guys, go back down and score. Let's find a way to get it done. Like I said, we talked all week about if we get to the 4th quarter, we're going to find a way to win. And our guys completely believe that. Nobody was panicking on the sideline. Just move on. We talked about weather and storms. We said there's going to be a lot of storms to weather. Just weather the storm, and if it's close, we're going to find a way.
Gus, on the game-tying drive, for lack of a better term, are you setting up the defense? You ran a series of bellies and then just...
Yeah. We were, you know, we had a little success right there, had a little rhythm. I know it was getting close to under a minute. It's kind of one of those, hey, do you throw it or do you keep running? And it gave me that look like, hey, let's run that play again. We knew we were close, and that corner was cheating back offside. And, you know, it's something that, you know, we work a lot, and it couldn't have come at a better time.
Is this the biggest win of your life?
You know, got a lot of emotion right now. I mean, it ranks up there, there's no doubt. I mean, I'll probably be able to answer that a little bit, probably better tomorrow. But huge win against our rival to go to the SEC championship, playing at home in front of our fans, and yes. Probably so. I'm going to say probably so.
Gus, when you first arrived and said this is a new day, is this sort of what you had in mind?
Yeah, it's indeed a new day, no doubt.
Gus, you said you hadn't talked to Chris yet. When you do talk to him, what are you going to say to him?
Just I'm proud of him, love him, appreciate him and the seniors buying into what we're doing, our vision. Just proud of him.
Unbelievable, but when you really think about how you've won games, the way you've won in the 4th quarter and stuff like that all year, what are you thinking about?
Yeah, tribute to our players. That's hard to do. It's hard to find ways to win when the pressure's on, and there's unbelievable pressure out there. You know, I think everybody understands that in this game and what it meant, and guys found a way.
Thank you.
Hey, gang, if you want to stack up the chairs,